Okay, so this is the quiz that you will be answering on Edpuzzle, and I'm going to read the questions slowly, and then you'll have a chance to answer. You may use your quiz study guide on this test. So here we go. Question number one. After 500 years of democracy, the Roman Republic fell apart. Who became the ruler and what was it now called? A senate. It was called Roma. A king. It was called the Pax Romana. C. A series of powerful leaders known as emperors. It was called the Roman Empire. D. A president. It was called the United States of Rome. Question 2. In 30 CE, Julius Caesar's nephew Augustus became emperor of Rome, which was not one of his accomplishments during his long reign. A. He brought an end to the civil wars within the empire. B. He fought a war and brought Britain into the Roman Empire. C. He shrank the size of the army and raised soldiers' pay. D. He fought corruption in the government. Number 3. The reign of the Emperor Augustus started a period of Roman history called the Pax Romana. What was it? A period of constant war and invasions. B. A period of exploration into Africa. C. A period of mining gold and silver. D. A period of 200 years of peace for 65 million Roman citizens. Number 4. The Romans developed a new building material called concrete. What did they use to build? A. Buildings with dome roofs. B. Barracks with the soldiers where the soldiers could live. C. Bridges with arches. D. Aqueducts. All right, number 5. Romans expanded trade with Asia, China, and Africa. What was something they did not trade with them? Medicine, A. B. Jewels. C. Silk. D. Chariots. Number 6. During the reign of Augustus, the founder of the Christian religion was born in the empire. Who was he? Was he A. Nero? B. Jesus? C. Octavian? D. Muhammad? Number 7. What did Jesus teach about? Overthrowing the Roman Empire? A. B. Loving others and forgiving? C. What animal you come back as after you die? Or D. That all people can become gods? Number 8. Jesus' followers were punished by the Roman Empire for not worshiping only God, or worshiping only God and not the emperor. Okay, excuse me. What was not a way they were punished? A. They were crucified on crosses. B. They were fed to wild animals in the arenas. C. They were sent to live in the desert to die of thirst. D. They were burned alive. 9. What Roman emperor became a Christian and made Christianity legal in 313 CE? Was it A. Nero? B. Octavian? C. Caesar? Or D. Constantine? Number 10. What lines on a map grid measure distance east and west, are 360 degrees, intersect at the North and South Pole, and are also called meridians? Are they A. Latitude lines, B. Longitude lines, C. Longitude lines, D. Long division lines? Number 11. What line represents 0 degrees latitude and splits the globe in half, creating the northern and southern hemisphere? Is it A. Prime meridian, B. The equator, C. Medium, D. Longitude? All right. Number 12. Cartographers had to create a point to represent 0 degrees longitude, and it goes through England, separating the Earth in half, creating the western and eastern hemispheres. What is it called? A. The prime meridian. B. The equator. C. Medium. D. Longitude. Number 13. What continent is in the southern and eastern hemispheres? Is it A. North America, B. South America, C. Australia, or D. Asia? Number 14. What continent is in the northern and western hemispheres? Is it A. North America, B. South America, C. Australia, D. Asia? 15. What ocean is west of the Americas? Is it A. Pacific, B. Atlantic, C. Indian? Number 16. What ocean is south of Asia? Is it A. Pacific, B. Atlantic, C. Indian? Number 17. Christianity was spread around the Roman Empire and other parts of the world by who? Monasteries, A. B. Missionaries, C. Nuns, D. Monks? 18. What was one thing the monks and nuns didn't do to strengthen the Christian religion? A. They built and ran hospitals. B. They copied the Bible and taught Latin. C. They built aqueducts and bridges. D. They built and ran schools. 19. What was one thing the Catholic Church did not teach? A. That you would go to hell if you broke God's laws. B. That you must do the holy rituals called sacraments. C. That all Christians must wear holy robes. D. That you must be baptized. And last but not least, number 20. What was one thing that wasn't part of the church's spiritual role in people's lives? That's a question. Was it A? It was the highest authority in society. Was it B? It gave all citizens a living wage. C. It was the guardian of God's truth. D. It could punish people by not letting them receive the sacraments.